A Georgia traffic jam. Look at that. You know what that is? That is my phone on the TV screen without any wires. Here, I'll prove it to you. My phone is actually way up front on my dash, way over there. And it is streaming video. It is mirroring this phone all the way over here onto my TV. Let's see if we can get regular content. Let's see if we can get video content. Let's see here. What should we play? Let's play a little I Dream of Jeannie on the TV with my phone way over there. There it is. Without any wires. Look at you. See? There's the little screen. And there's the big screen. Yeah, that is actually pretty awesome. Let me stop that. So, what I'm doing, actually using, let me show you guys if I can find it here. I did, I put it away. I put it up here. Hold on, guys. I actually got 2 units. The one that I'm using now, that seems to be the easiest to mirror all your devices. I could use an iOS device, my Apple Pro 7, whatever it's called. I could use that because this here does support AirPlay, and it also supports all casting from all your Android devices. So any device you have, this product right here will do it without any wires. You just plug that into the TV, put it whatever HDMI input 1, input 2, whatever that's slid into, and it's active. You just go through your Wi-Fi on your cell phone, find out, you look at the settings, see what is there, and if you see the all cast, you know you just connect. That's it. Boom, right onto your TV. I don't know what the distance is, how far it is. I know my phone is way up there, and it works pretty good. Now, this unit is also connected to my TV, but I have not been able to figure out how to connect to it yet. This I will figure out maybe tonight. So I actually have 2 things that do the same exact thing. The only reason I spent 70 bucks on this was because this thing my son got me, I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it actually works amazing. I watched the TV show Lethal Weapon last night. No delay, no nothing. Came in super crisp on a bigger screen. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty doggone happy. Shut, you doggone Mardi Gras beads. Get out of there. Anyway, yeah, for $15, you can't go wrong. I got rid of a lot of wires. I don't have to plug all my phones and have all my phone cables back here. The only wire I need basically is from my laptop and my watch charger. That's the only wires I need back here now. And my Segway, but I can keep that put away until it's time to charge. Actually, right now, it's still got a pretty good charge on it. I think 7 more miles before I have to recharge. So basically, all my wires, my tangled up mess that was all up here in the corner is getting ready to be untangled and put away and not have to use anymore. Awesome. Well, in the meantime, let me take you up front here and show you where I'm at. I am in southern Georgia, North Florida, southern Georgia, at the Florida-Georgia state line, picking up produce again at this place that you guys have seen before because I have been here numerous times. I was up in Atlanta this morning. I wasn't feeling too hot yesterday. If you guys know, or if you've seen yesterday's video, I wasn't feeling the best. So I slept a lot yesterday, off and on. I left Orlando, made it to Gainesville, Florida, slept for 2 hours, woke back up about 7 in the evening, drove about another 3 hours, parked up near Macon, Georgia, slept until 4 o'clock this morning, drove on into Atlanta, Georgia, and dropped my trailer off up there, thinking I was going to pick up my load in Atlanta. No, they had me come down empty all the way back down to the Florida border to pick this load up to take it to North Carolina tonight, which I'm still not feeling 100%. So I'm probably, and plus I got 1 hour of drive time available, so I'm not going to make it to North Carolina today. I probably won't be there until about 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. And then once I'm done in North Carolina, I go back down to South Carolina to pick up a load, going right back to Walt Disney World. So hopefully this trip back to Florida, Monday or Tuesday, I'll be able to knock out all the things I need to knock out, like motorcycle registration, tax returns, and grab my free food for my birthday at Disney. I think that's the most important thing. So before I get on with my day and kind of just finish up work, get loaded and everything else, I wanted to put something out there real fast. This is probably going to be a really short daily vlog as usual. Did I welcome you guys to another daily vlog yet? A Glass Geek daily vlog? Welcome everybody. That's what today is. Anyway, so I got this all set up and now I can watch my TV. I'm pretty excited about that. Something else that I'm excited about, the Ark Encounter. If you follow me on social media of any kind, I have been sharing stuff. The place actually wrote a complete article on their website about the incident with me on their website, specifically calling me out. It's pretty amazing. Kudos to the Ark Encounter for getting your side of the story out there. I have no problem with it, except for all the lies, or I don't think they call it lies anymore. What do they call it? Kellyanne Conway, what was the coin phrase that she used? Alternative facts. That's what it was. Except, I love the article, except for the alternative facts within the article. Like this thing here. One of the facts in the article was, as the police pulled me off to the side, I had this in my hand, which specifically states the rules and regulations. Which it does. It states them. It states, we encourage you to photograph and record your experience to share with others for non-commercial. However, please do not record video presentations, which I didn't. But the statement on their website says that I was carrying this around with me. If you watch my videos, I came back to the truck, laid this out on my front seat, showed you guys the images of the layers of the Ark, and I just left this in my truck when it got on the bus. It's a mile ride up to the front. And if you watch me throughout the video, you'll see I talk a lot with my hands, so you'll see that I didn't have the brochure with me. But the article states that I did. Something else that the article, this is what the great thing was. I'll read this to you in case you want to read it. I have posted it on social networks. The officer actually wrote the staff at the Ark Encounter about the incident. And this was what was pretty awesome. He wrote, a guest with his own YouTube channel visited the Ark Encounter on March 5th. That was me. I did that. Even though the Ark's public safety officer noticed early in the guest visit that he was wearing a hat containing satanic symbols. Which, this is my hat. I wear this hat everywhere. You guys recognize it. I got Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights annual pass member pin, and all the other pins are basically just Hard Rock Cafe pins from Hard Rocks all across the country. I don't know how that is a satanic hat or have satanic symbols. Universal Studios, what have you done to me? What have you done to me? You make me wear satanic clothing. He was not supposed to stop. Okay, hold on a second. Back. A hat containing satanic symbols. He was not stopped for or neither forbidden to videotape inside the Ark. We will be revising our apparel, I guess, policy okay, hold on here. To videotape inside the Ark, we will be revisiting our policy about messages on apparel. In this instance, the hat with the satanic symbol was probably not visible to the Ark visitors that day. That's because there wasn't really many Ark visitors. And another thing, it says Universal Studios Halloween. What does it say here? Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 26. I don't know how that's satanic. So that's the guess. I was not. The guest was not approached to remove it, but obviously that's when they started following me around. They thought I was wearing satanic headgear. So the truth comes out. The truth came out, Ark Encounter. God, you guys, everybody I talk to that is ever planning on coming to your place, definitely will. I'm gonna steer them away as fast as I can. You guys are just freaking terrible. The worst roadside attraction in America. I don't know. Anyway, that was not on their website. That was a private email that was sent, I believe, to. Let me see if I can pull it up. I saved the email. It's a long email. I saved it in personal. Where you at, personal? I have zero service, so using inbox kind of sucks. It was an extremely long email, and it was sent from the officer to the establishment, getting the officer's side of the story. Remember, officer, I did a lot more recording than you thought when I shut my DJI Osmo off. I had other phones in my pockets. So that's why I have two channels. I have two channels. I shoot one channel with one camera and another channel with the other camera. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep up the lies. No, it doesn't bother me. But yeah, I mean, it does bother me that the police, because it's probably the sheriff's department. They were a canine unit, and the officer was probably a sheriff. It probably wasn't Ken Ham's, I think that's how you pronounce his name, private security or something like that. I believe they probably hire local law enforcement to keep an eye on the place. So it's just amusing to me that local law enforcement in Kentucky, at least in that part of Kentucky, will cover their own butt by spewing crap. Shame on you, law enforcement. What? There was a time in my life where I really respected law enforcement. It just seems like over the last couple years, especially with YouTube capturing videos of the cops doing so many bad things, including what happened in North Dakota with DAPL. I mean, law enforcement, though I still respect the badge, I'm having a hard time respecting the people that wear the badge sometimes. And it's instances like this. I don't know. I know you're better than that, officer. I know you're better than that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get loaded, and then I'm just going to call it a day. Just call it a day down here in South Georgia. Tomorrow, wake up, drive on up to North Carolina. There is a roadside attraction just up the road that I'm going to try and hit. Now, I know I can't take my truck to it, but I can ride my trusty Segway. It's a living pioneer type southern Georgia plantation farm. I don't know what you would call it, but I'm going to try and hit that tomorrow morning and do something for my vlog. Right now, this just bugs me. This I don't want to spend anything. This whole incident at the Ark Encounter bugged me. Because if things would have went well, I would have went to their other attraction and videoed there too, the Creation Museum. And I just found it odd within the email we welcome atheists, we welcome this and that, and you know, I'm not an atheist, I'm not anything. I'm not a believer, and I'm not a non-believer. I'm just me. Labeling, why would you label? I don't like the fact that you're labeling me and putting me in a category. That's not me. I'm just driving around, checking out roadside attractions. Your place looked interesting. I wanted to check it out. I didn't go there to give you guys bad press. I didn't. But you egging it on and writing a 50-paragraph article on your website about the incident, it's making me rethink. I mean, I'm small. I'm small on the YouTube scope, on social media. I'm minuscule. I'm not even a breadcrumb. I'm nobody. But I guess I could have a voice because of YouTube. May not be a huge voice, but keep it up, and I will use my little tiny voice to do what I can to make sure people don't come to your establishment. You know, may not do that good. I mean, I may not make a blip on the millions of people that come to your establishment every day. Okay? The 5 to 20 people that come to your establishment on a daily basis. Yeah, that's more like it. I may have an effect on them. I don't know. Because some of your followers have been contacting me within social media and giving their opinion, which is all one-sided. It's all geared towards you. And I'm amused by it. I like it. If your followers want to contact me, fine. I'm not going to sit here and argue with them. Who knows? I may make a friend or two. That's what I like to do. I like to take people that believe different than me. That way we can converse and make friends with them. That makes you upset, doesn't it? Does that make you upset, Ken Ham? Does it? I don't know. I don't like enemies. I don't like enemies. And it looks like from the stuff and the reoccurring emails and your website, you're trying to make an enemy. Why would you do that? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm done talking to the Ark Encounter people. I want this to go away because to me they're nobodies. They're a minuscule part of society. They're about as big in society as I am on YouTube, which is very tiny. Very tiny. Alright, everybody, I'm going to get back to watching I Dream of Jeannie, which is probably a TV show that they consider satanic. Right? If they consider this satanic, Ark Encounter, do you consider that satanic? Ooh. Okay, maybe you do. Maybe the TARDIS? Do you guys consider a TARDIS satanic? Anybody that does decide to go there, man, you guys got to videotape yourself wearing an Ozzy Osbourne shirt or a Metallica shirt or something. I don't know. Especially if they're going to have a dress code for the place. If they're going to change their dress code because of my hat, I really must have made a difference in them. I must be somebody if you guys are going to change your pamphlet to reflect my hat. I don't know. I think you're giving me a lot more credit than I deserve. Man. This is insane, dudes. Just go on believing what you believe. I'll fight for your right. You creationists, you people that believe in this stuff, I'll fight for your right to believe in that. I have no problem with that. This is America. And it looks like this guy tried calling me on the phone. But since I'm talking to you, I couldn't answer. Alright, so I get to go into door 1. So as I do that, I'm going to bid you guys a happy today and even a better tomorrow. I love you guys. Please remember to give a big thumbs up. And let's see if we could get out of this mood that the Ark Encounter put me into by posting all this stuff. Come here, phone. Come here. Let's put you away. And hopefully find some awesome stuff tomorrow to record. Talk to y'all later. Peace.